guys, how's it going? Master Bucks here. Welcome back to another episode of the Wrexham AFC career mode in FIFA 22. Oh my lord, it has been a while. I apologize for the gap between seasons. I have had a lot of issues behind the scenes, okay, with technical equipment and whatnot, but it's fine because we're still back and underway for a second season in the championship. And unfortunately, yes, last season, if you haven't been following for some reason, we sadly, or if you just needed the refresher, it's been that long, we sadly did not get promoted straight all the way from League 2 to the Premier League. How good would that have been? Unfortunately, it was not to be, but that's okay though, because we have still got a solid squad, which I believe, as it is right now, that is a team that could be knocking on the door of the top 6 just by itself. But we are only going to go and make it stronger in this transfer window and hopefully eventually in January as well. We've already made some new signings as well. Some new players have already come in. The main one being this man, Michael Cuisance, who we have signed from Bayern Munich. Ladies and gentlemen, an 80 rated player. We can't even sign a player that's 80 rated or higher in the championship. So getting him on a pre-contract has turned out to be an amazing stroke of genius. He becomes the equal highest rated player in the team alongside Oscar Mingueza. So what a pickup. Welcome to Wrexham AFC, Cuisance. He will be one of our star players, I get the feeling, this season. That is for sure. We have got 3 players in particular here. Oscar Mingueza here, who looks just absolutely and has been absolutely class. Obviously, Cuisance, who we've just signed in. Longstaff maybe didn't have as crazy big an impact last season, but still one of the higher rated players. Could be worth quite a fair bit too. I'm not particularly sure if I want to sell any of these 3, but they are by far the most valuable in the team. And who knows, maybe I might be looking to sell one of them down the line just to really do bits. It depends on what sort of budget we're working with this season. And unfortunately, again, it's nothing crazy still being in the championship and only finishing mid-table last season. It's about just under 10 mil, really. So we are once again going to have to make a handful of moves, some very important moves, that's for sure. But anyway, I do have a few players in this shortlist. Some, of course, are way too high rated for us to be able to go for. Guys like Alessandro Florenzi, I could maybe find a way to make him work in the team if I could actually go for him, but he won't be willing to move to a league that is not competitive enough for his skills. He could drop into the 70s, hopefully soon, but I don't know. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm only really going to focus on the players that I can sign, and I'm looking specifically at a handful of free agents. I'm thinking I might go for about 3, since, again, I've found some very nice free agents that should be able to go straight into our starting 11, one of which is a former... Well, he's a former Dortmund man. That's probably where he was most famous for playing at. But his career, a failed Wonderkid, really. Never really reached his potential or what was sought out for him. Emre Moore here, who is now without a club at the age of 26, but still 77 and could still get a run. I don't mind his pace at all. I like his agility. I mean, the stamina is, average. Strength, obviously, blah, but whatever. I think he's got some very nice technical attributes, which he entices me as a possible signing. And I think I might make him the first signing of this transfer window. The wage he's after is actually pretty reasonable. I mean, the goals bonus is maybe pretty high. I won't even try to increase or decrease the sums. I might just make the goal bonus 15, because if he gets 15, I'm not sure if he will hit that, but if he does, then he'll earn his money. And we're going to straight up accept that then. Emre Moore becomes the first signing of the transfer window. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Manu from the left to the right. Musonda Jr. goes to the left-hand side. To be fair, I like my wingers to be inverted. So if you're a left midfielder, to be right-footed is probably what I prefer. Musonda is right-footed. Braden Manu is right-footed, but Emre Moore is left-footed with 3-star weak foot, so that's fine by me. We've got Emre Moore on the right. I might make Musonda a permanent left midfielder, and we'll slip Braden Manu, I reckon, somewhere in here. But there is our first addition to the team this season, our first signing. Now looking at someone else maybe. The probably next position we should be looking at is probably the right back. Paul Valentin, in terms of overall, is a bit behind everybody else, but he's not been too bad. I think I'd like to keep him as a backup, but a new right back's probably necessary. And I have a handful of right backs to go for. Again, a couple of free agents. If Florenzi was there, maybe I could have gone for him. The pace is a bit, average. But I mean, that he would have been amazing, but not to be, sadly. But definitely some plays I could go for. Maybe not a super amount that really improved that position drastically, and maybe not a lot of plays I can afford either. Like, I can't even get Pembele. So I might wait before signing a right back, but what other positions could we go for? Maybe another center back, maybe a striker possibly. I have come across this man, Jadon Oosterwolde, who I think might have been playing for AC Milan, or he might have been on the Milan squad list before, but now a free agent, 6'1", left back and center back, and look at the pace that he has for a defender. We could have a blistering quick back line, especially if we sign this man up. I mean, look at his strength, the stamina, my God, the agility. I would honestly like to play him at center back if I could pull that off. Defending stats maybe could be a little higher given his overall, but the passing's there. Honestly, I really like the look of this man as well. So we are also going to make a move for Jadon Oosterwolde to become the second signing of the transfer window. Let's see if he will maybe sign on the dotted line as well. And this man's wage is going to be 11 grand with, again, the signing bonus and the appearance bonus, which he'll definitely hit, but I don't think I can really argue too much. I could bring it down a little, but I think we'll just accept that and bring in another star signing. Come on. So now we've got Oosterwolde at center back. Yeah, maybe he's got a -2 in that position, but maybe I run him at left back. Look, Ryan 81 pace, 90 pace. Oscar Mingaitha's got 84. I tell you what, that's one of the quickest back lines in 92. We've got one of the fastest back lines of all time right here. Goodness me, people. And one final, I reckon, free agent signing, then I might pump the brakes a little bit. I've been looking at getting a goalkeeper, like a permanent keeper to take us forward. We've got Arias in there at the moment, who's like 35, 36 years of age, I think, and 75 rated. He's dropping in overall. Eventually, he'll become the second choice goalkeeper to Simon, the 5'11" keeper, who I've got a bit of it's a turbulent relationship with. So I've been trying to look at other keepers to go for. I was looking at Peacock Farrell last season, maybe to buy, because he was in the last year of his contract. Not anymore. He'd have to cost us like 15 million. But I was just, again, looking, and I came across one free agent who was a goalkeeper here in Radislaw Majecki, I think it's Majecki, I'm not even 100% sure, but we will figure that out later. 6'4", decently rated. He'd become the highest rated keeper in the team, and instead of being 35, he's like 11 years younger, and I really do think he would be great. I think he's like a former Monaco goalkeeper as well. Only worth 9 million in terms of value, so he's not going to be like upper, one of the most expensive players in our side. But for 15 to 20k, I reckon we can make that happen. I'm really, really keen to make this happen. Not necessarily a signing that greatly improves our team that much. Really, it's an only 1 overall increase on our goalkeeper, but he's 11 years younger. Surely got room to grow, could crack in the 80s, and this is a keeper we could have for hopefully a few seasons here. And for the first time, it's on me to actually offer him a wage. I won't bother with bonuses like the other lads, but we'll go with 25k if he's expecting 20. And it will be enough. I knew that it would be. What a final free agent signing. That's 3 massive ones right there that have greatly improved the team, especially this man. I'm sure he'll be class. So Majecki goes into goal, and that is another great addition. Again, not crazily improving the position itself, but I just know for this team going forward, it'll be big. And really, that with 3 free agent signings, we have maybe not completely, absolutely overhauled the team here, but we've made a 1 overall increase to our center back, a 1 overall increase to our goalkeeper, and then also about what we replaced Braden Manu, so like a 4 overall increase to the winger position. But I think these guys are going to be huge in this team. I'd say the only position really we could look to improve upon is the right back. Maybe we get in a high quality striker, 88, or not 88. Well, I wish 78, 79. I could wait maybe for Florenzi to drop in, but I feel like I think I might chill with the free agents for a bit. I mean, let's be real here. I've still got players that I could, if I absolutely did not care, I would go for others. Like James Garner, who I was looking at for a possible pre-contract signing last season, just in the end didn't go for it. But look at him. Super well-rounded, solid player. Nice and young, 76 overall. He could definitely have a future in this team, but I just don't think it's necessary. Just trying to sort out Jadon Oosterwolde's, Oosterwolde. I feel like I'm saying it correctly, but just trying to sort out his position. It's going to take him just a little under a year to actually become a proper center back. I'll get him trained up, and hopefully he might maybe jump up in overall. I don't know. Looking at the defending and the physicality, maybe if it goes up high enough, he could jump in overall, but I doubt it though, either way. I'm sure he'll still be class, but anyway, we did all of that right at the beginning of the window. I'll sim through the group stages, not expecting to get a super amount here. I mean, look at the teams that we've got, and we're still a championship side, but we've been able to draw the first two, and both games, every game actually in the group stage. All right, let's maybe push on then and go all the way to the knockout game. Sadly, we take the L to Deportivo Alaves, but I mean, we still made it out the group against nice, not bad opposition. I mean, this is like top tier, well, not crazy. This is like top league opposition, not top tier, but definitely like good teams for us to be getting results against. Haven't won a game yet, but I'm seeing signs, I feel like, and I'm already getting offers for Simon as well here as well, but I don't think I'll be looking to let him go. Not yet. Standard Liège, I swear we just played in our group. But no, I think I might reject. I'm not going to look to sell him until he's at least worth 5 mil. But I do have a handful of players transfer listed that we could raise a bit of revenue for, like Jose Naranjo, we got on a free, I think last season, didn't play much, now he's nearly 30, so I might just try to cash in. Cash K, I might possibly cash in for as well, 28.70, not a bad player, it's actually quite useful, scored a couple of nice goals for us last season, but probably getting on and probably not going to play much this season. Marinovic now at 32, I reckon it's time to say goodbye. I mean, cult hero, but I reckon it is time to go, sadly, for him and just a few others. Hosanna could probably leave. We've got Green as well. Darwood, sorry. Shazab Paniac, I'm sorry, bro. I know I never nailed it down, and I know that you watch these videos, bro, if you still do anyway. But yeah, sorry, man. I think even you would agree that, like, yeah, okay, maybe it's time to try to get some game time, like, literally somewhere. I don't know. Valkyrie could probably, maybe I might be able to sell for like 3 mil or so. Could be handy. And Bullock, I think, is a guy that's just not growing in overall, and I think I might just move on. A few other players as well we could just loan away. I don't know why Boma's loaned away. I could probably keep him around, but still though. And going back to this financial page too, by the way, I don't think, if there was one player in my starting 11 that I'd be open to selling for a big amount of cash to maybe, you know, bring in a whole bunch of money and then spend it in different areas, it wouldn't be Cousins. I don't think I could even sell him. It definitely wouldn't be Oscar Mingaitha. And then Emre Moore, I can't sell. Jubels, I don't want to let go of. It would probably be, in all honesty, Matthew Longstaff. We brought him in last season. He was a big signing. He was a huge signing for us, like a real statement signing. But I get the feeling he hasn't really maybe lived up to my own personal expectations of how good he would be in this team. So maybe I could look in a different direction, bring in like 35, 40 mil for him or something like that. That would be, if I could make it happen, then I mean, hell yeah, I'd definitely be keen. I might advance a little bit longer because I'm still looking for a right back. Don't get it twisted. I might actually spend some more of that transfer budget we've got. Got a possible swap deal on here for Simon for a centre forward who is I don't think that one's going to work out. They're coming in for Paul Mullen, but he is not going anywhere. I'm still going to hope that he can be a useful player for us in this, of course, season. I mean, we will see in the Premier League. I don't know how much he's going to play at all, but Marinovic for just a little under $1 million, I could probably accept that. I could delegate and try to squeeze like a little bit. Yeah, maybe we'll just bring that down to 1.3, see if we can make that happen. And Narajo, I might try to do the same for. Delegate, I don't think I'd get any more than 2 mil for him, so let's just try to squeeze a little bit more out of these two. I mean, he's now gone up to he's now 30 years of age. It is time to go. But the first game of this new championship season will begin against Stoke City. The guys that came in for Narajo are literally still gonna pay the exact same thing, but honestly, I don't even have the energy. I'll probably just accept. You can take him for T8 because he's really not going to get much of a go here, I don't think. Whitaker, a loan to buy. For Christ's sakes, it always is. No, can we just delegate this and just have it be a normal loan for the love of Christ? But here we go, people. This is the starting 11. And it looks like Oosterwolde is now suddenly not too bad for his position at that centre-back spot. I mean, he's got a +1 to his name, which is good signs. I think hopefully he should be okay in that spot, despite being an actual left back. But regardless, though, we've got ourselves a team. And we're going to see them in action for the first time this season right here. Emre Moore, the new man. We've got Oosterwolde, the new man, as well as the new goalkeeper, Majecki. Can we hopefully, after maybe potentially moving on, the great man, the Great Wall of New Zealand, of course, in Stefan Marinovic, can we hopefully create new heroes in this season and, above all, finally get up into the Premier League? We couldn't do it first time of asking in the Championship. This season, I swear that this team is capable of top 6. I believe in this team. I believe that this team has got it in them to get the job done today, but will they? And not just for today either, but for the whole season. I reckon we obviously did not go great. We didn't fare well after the big update to FIFA 22 came out. We absolutely tanked down toward the bottom of the table, but we rallied well toward the end, settled and finished mid-table this season. We just need a good, strong, consistent year. But one last look at the new team before we kick off for this season. And of course, guys on the bench, I totally ignored Wagner, the 29 in our team, a backup striker and can play left and right midfield. We might see him get a bit of a run today as well. God, I don't know. I've just completely ignored him. I'm sorry, mate. I've done you a little bit dirty there. But Stoke City to kick us off. Underway, brand new season in the championship, but a brand new looking team as well. And hopefully we've stepped up a level. Paul Mullen immediately taking it out. But all right, we're off. Paul Valentine still got a spot in this team. A tackle out off him, and that's going to be a goal kick. Nice. Whether we will go for a new right back or not, who knows? Player debuts everywhere. Oosterwolder's first touch. And look at what we've created here. Down the wing. I could whip across in and just hope for the best. That is going to be anything but awkward. Awkward indeed. Header is at one. Cousins can't quite get it down. No intercept there either. God, they've gone the whole way. Dropped in the box, but we definitely made a clean tackle, so I was okay with that for the time being. Slide tackle. He's nearly gone through the back of me. Emre Moore. And I feel like something's on here. It definitely is on. Will this get through all of them? You bet! Oh, you bet! Masonda Jr. He scores the first of the season. Hit a hard cross, hit a bullet all the way to him. My lord, the through ball in is not bad. And just, oh, look at the pace that it is coming to Masonda Jr. at, but he still managed to get good contact on it. It was Paul Mullen with the bullet delivery in for Masonda Jr. with a tough finish on. He still managed to make it happen, and we lead 1-0 in the wet in the first game of the new season. Come on. Great start, boys. Let's go. Honestly not sure how we've got this, but it's a delivery, and that's going up over his head. Oh, dear. What is with that delivery? Picked off here, though, from Emre Moore. That's good. Longstaff, a curling effort. That's just a little bit over the bar. And a pass here. And on the left side, it's opened up nicely. It could be a second. Masonda Jr. It's a good save in the end. Too close to the keeper. We definitely could have a few more. If he gets in front, he gets up. The punch away from the keeper, who's having a lot to do in these opening minutes. Masonda Jr., one more. Cousins for a first. What a save. This keeper is ridiculous at the moment. God, he's gone almost right through me. Holy hell. Oosterwolder a pass there. I'm still going to try to jam this thing up the middle if possible. If possible. Longstaff, left side. Not bad pass here at all. Masonda Jr. tap in. Absolute tap in. Masonda Jr. He'll return the favour. He'll provide the assist on this occasion. Zubels will tap home. This is turning into a very nice day at the office indeed. We just kept finding a way and fighting, and look at this. The keeper's still diving before the ball, or after the ball, is pretty well already gone into his own net. We are too quick for them to react, and what a start we're having here, ladies and gentlemen. This is beautiful. Please win that header. Oh, Ryan, no good. It's going to be a corner here with 10 minutes to go. Oh, dangerous delivery here. And he's won the header, Wilmot. Oh, that's too easy. How cheap, how easy for them to get back into the game. The clearance should be there. It should be won, but he's not in front there, Will Ryan. Just get in front of the man. Seriously, how hard can it be? Picked off there, Longstaff. Nicely read. Mullen. Take him on. Well, you got a bit of space up ahead of you. Just go for it, mate. Just run for it. Look at this. He's going to have to use the legs here. He's going to have to use a lot of them. Done brilliantly. Oh, you're kidding. He still made the fingertip save, the keeper. I should have maybe just gone the whole way with him. Ridiculous. Delivery in. Goobels. No good. Wilmot clears. He is clearly pretty good in the air. What a delivery that is, though. Mullen. And that's the header. Paul Mullen. He's provided the assist. You knew he'd get his goal. And he celebrates his header by heading the corner flag. Just about stayed in. Lovely touch, Masonda Jr. What a ball in. It's a pinpoint header and a pinpoint cross as well. Oh my, are we having some great performances in day one. This is a brilliant header. No chance for the keeper, even with how ridiculously good they are in this game sometimes. I mean, this guy has been on fire, but he's conceded 3. You're kidding me. Right before half-time as well. That's beautiful. How much stoppage time? I reckon they're pretty well about ready to end it. Only 3 minutes, and we've already won it back. They're going to bang this thing forward. I don't imagine. Nah, we're not going to get the chance, but oh, what a performance. What a day. Only one blemish so far, and to be fair, I feel like there wasn't a super amount I could have done about it. I tried to clear it, but Will Ryan just didn't get front position. Not really a super amount that you can do there, I feel, but hey, it's fine. We are playing phenomenally. Masonda Jr. is playing great. Jubels is playing great. We have got, who else? I mean, definitely Paul Mullen's got his goal. I'm super happy, right, at least so far. And kicking off now for the second half. Let's just not bottle this lead and walk away with 3 points in game 1. Oh, now they're backing off here. The shot there from Oosterwolde, or should I say was blocked there from Oosterwolde. Very good. Jubels make the run, time him in, or at least knock it into some space. We're pushing this thing forward still. Mullen, can you keep moving it forward? Jubels, I'm going to try to run into a gap there. Gets bumped, and I feel like some players are getting a bit gassed now. I might make changes. Or maybe after this, though. Because look who's in. Jubels. He could get subbed off if he... Oh, my God. Who is this keeper, man? I thought I reduced goalkeeper ability a little bit. No, it's only gotten better. Little pass off here. Coussant, goal on debut, goal on debut, goal on debut, goal on debut. It's blocked there by Wilmot. Headed back. Mullen, Longstaff, back for Longstaff. Longstaff, right foot. Oh, he's got it to go somehow. Oh, yes. That should seal it, I reckon. Longstaff with the 4th. Who else but number 4 to get it? Headed back down. Nice work. We play the 1-2 with the centre mids, and he just gets off this really powerful shot off 1 foot. Then he just proceeds to start falling over himself for the rest of it. It was a very awkward looking shot. My word, Houses got through. That's what it takes to beat this keeper. But I think we're in command now. Braden Manu can come into the game at the left midfield position for Masonda. And from here, we're surely going to get the... I can't imagine we'll get anything but the dub. Jubel for the slide. Nearly got there. Emre Moore's running here. Lot of space. I've got... Oh, a fair bit of it. Off to the left. We're just bunched up and Manu off the bench. Oh, it's 5. What a day. What a brilliant day. Emre Moore, who's even been a little quiet today, even he still gets his goal involvement, running right up the middle, attracting all the defenders. They bunch up to stop him, but no, he opens it up for Manu. God, this is just, I couldn't have dreamt of a more perfect start. What a finish. Anything else today? Can we make it 6? Can we actually make it 6 today? Stoke City, my Lord, we're giving them the treatment that they gave Liverpool in bloody Steven Gerrard's last game. This is brilliant. There is a bit of space, a decent pocket of it. Jubel straight up the middle. I'll just try it. Wagner, oh, it's another save. Oh my God, we nearly got the 6th, but this keeper has made save after save today. It's just stupid. Look, that's going in, 100%, and he still gets fingertips. I cannot be arsed with how good he's been today. Oscar Mingaitha, no good. I'll just go for a... Oh, I was going to go for a volley first time, just for shits and giggles. But 5-1 I can settle with. 3 points coming to Wrexham. And we have started this season brilliantly. If we can play like that for the rest of the season, God, we might not even worry about top 6. We might just push straight for top 2 and automatic promotion. I'm not saying... That's what I'm expecting of this season, but we've started off brilliantly, and my Lord, we still don't know how sim results are going to go for us because they were quite dodgy and very difficult and really didn't go our way at all last season, but 5 individual goal scorers in a 5-1 performance, I'll take that. We had an expected goals of 7.2 in that game, and we managed 5. Only 1 game played so far, 1 competitive game in this entire season so far. We already have 5 individual goal scorers. I mean, beautiful. Charlie Masonda with the man of the match performance, getting 3 goal involvements, 2 assists. How amazing is that? You've even got Emre Moore getting a goal involvement. Coussant's got an assist on debut as well. Just the perfect start. I know it's only 1 game, but cry, what a team we could have just put together. Naraho's been sold. That's 1.2 million added in. Atlanta are willing to loan, I think, Whitaker, and we have an agreement for 1.1 million for Stefan Marinovic. I think, again, we're moving on from previous seasons. It's time to evolve. It's time to take the step up. And at 32, mate, I'm sorry. We all know that this is pretty well the end for you, but I will salute you. Have fun at Rangers, mate. Rangers isn't a bad club for you to be going to, all right? I feel better. At least I'm not shipping you off to the middle of Abu Dhabi or somewhere like that, all right? That's good. Nice work. And as for Whitaker, you're getting to live in Atlanta. I'm jealous, mate. You get to play in a bitchin' stadium for Atlanta United. That's not bad for you either. Come on, I'm still caring of the players that are still not in my plans. I'm a great gaffer, but I'm a greater man, eh? 13 odd mil is what we've got left with only 5k wage, but we could still make something happen there. And don't forget, we could still get a right back maybe. I could possibly maybe afford Timothy Pembele now. I mean, it's a shout maybe. Richardson probably would improve the team. I've got a 73 rated fullback here, right back in Jalen Lindsay, the American pace, not bad, defending, yeah. not crazy, not amazing, but still. Alessandro Florenzi has gone to Aston Villa, so that's the end of that dream. And Fran Beltran, I did not expect him to be 77 rated. I still had question marks over him being, oh my lord, only 5'8" at that position, which I'm not normally a fan of, but that would have been a great pickup too. It's a bit sad. Everyone else, Sessegnon would be, I think actually Stefan Sessegnon might be not a bad pickup either, but he's 5'9" as well. So I kind of just, I don't know. I feel like maybe I dropped the ball with not signing this man, unfortunately. Well, you can't get them all, unfortunately. I reckon I might leave it here though, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we'll sim one game, just because this is an away game against Bristol City. They're probably a mid-table team. I mean, it's only one game. Too early to tell, but how does sim results go for us? One quick little indication to see how this team fares in simulations. I mean, bloody strong team, I feel, for the championship. I mean, at least a top 6 team. It has to be. And we even get a win. Masonda Jr. with 2. He's already got 5 goal involvements in 2 games. What a start to his season. Don't tell me we could have finally put together a team capable of actually, I don't know, pushing for that top 6 and even doing it in sims as well. Can't lie, lads. My dick's a little bit hard right now. I tell you what. I feel like I can taste the Premier League already. Cashget with a $2.4 million offer for him. I might delegate and try to maybe not get 3.5. Maybe we'll just go for 3. See if something can happen. But I swear it's probably just going to be a $2.4 million return anyway offer. But regardless, what a start to the season, ladies and gentlemen. I am stoked. I cannot wait to continue it on. But it's looking very promising. We've still got some time left in the transfer window. Could still make big money moves, possibly with the 12 mil or so. We could sell a player, a starting 11 player, and maybe make even more moves. I don't know. But the team looks great. I almost don't want to be messing around with it too much. But for the time being, I'm a happy man. And yes, we're only 2 games into the season, but let's just look at it and drink it in, ladies and gentlemen. Wrexham AFC, top of the league. If the season were to end now, if we'd stop the count, we'd be in the Premier League. How good's that? 44 games left to go, though, so we still got a bit of a grind. But we'll leave it here. Thank you all so much for watching, lads. Again, also, shout out to Ega Unar for putting the edit together at the beginning of the video for Cousins. I completely dropped the ball and forgot to give him a shout out then and there. But regardless, he's a legend, so thank you to him as well. And thank you to you guys for watching. See you for the next episode. I promise it'll be a hell of a lot sooner than the last one was anyway, regardless. Cheers for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.